Greetings friends, welcome once again to Rick's Garage. I got a short little video for you today just to clear up some questions that I've been getting on these Daytona Crossbeam attachments. Now you've heard me talk about, if you've seen my other videos on these crossbeam attachments, that I like to use the reinforced pinch welds, or spot welds as some people call them. These pinch welds are where the rocker panel and the floor pan meet. What the manufacturers do to give you a place to jack the vehicle that's easily accessible, just behind the front wheels they reinforce the pinch weld, and just in front of the rear wheel they reinforce the pinch weld. Well, as you can see here, the cross member is not long enough to reach both pinch welds. So it would have to be, you know, maybe 8 feet long or more, and it looks like it's about 5 feet. So it's not possible to reach the reinforced pinch welds from front to rear. Well, that's not important. Most of the weight is in the front of your vehicle. You've got your motor and transmission in the front. So when you lift the car, all the weight is being carried by the front pad on the front reinforced pinch welds. The back one's just along for the ride. And I'm going to use an ordinary jack to demonstrate this. Okay, as you can see friends, I've placed an ordinary jack under the front of the vehicle. And I want to show you what happens when I start jacking it up. You can see that the entire side of the car is lifting. Now I don't have to get the front wheel too far off the ground. You can see the back wheel is also off the ground. So even without the cross member, I'm lifting the entire car with just a single jack under the front reinforced pinch weld. And that perfectly demonstrates the reason why is because all the weight is in the front of the vehicle. So friends, in many instances, a lot of these cars, like this one, this is a Ford Fusion, are too low for the crossbeam to fit under, even without the extended pads that I put on it. The same is true of my Chrysler 200, the same is true of my son's Altima. So you need to lift the car slightly to get this under there, which is not a problem if you have an extra jack. Now, the rear pinch weld, reinforced pinch weld, is available because you're not going to be using it. So you simply slide a jack under there and lift the car a couple of inches from the back, and then you can easily slide your cross member underneath, as you see here. And then you line up your blocks with the slots for the pinch welds, which I'll do off camera. So now I've got the pinch welds or spot welds inside the slots in the new pads that I installed on these cross members. I can release this jack. And now I can lift the car, and you'll notice that the front pad is under a reinforced pinch weld behind the wheel, but the back pad is not. It's just on the ordinary pinch weld, and it does absolutely no damage because all the weight is being carried by the front pad under the reinforced pinch weld. You can see the car's coming up very nicely. Now there are a couple of points regarding safety that I want to make here. Number one, do not attempt to raise the vehicle using two cross beams simultaneously. The car will teeter back and forth quite dangerously. What you do is you raise one side, place your jack stands, then raise the other side and place your jack stands. The other very important crucial safety point I want to make is by no means attempt to work under this vehicle while they're being supported by these crossbeam attachments. These crossbeam attachments are made for the sole purpose of just raising the vehicle so it can be supported by some other means. So that's all I've got today, friends. I just wanted to respond to some comments I recently received about these Daytona Crossbeam attachments. So I want to thank you once again for watching Rick's Garage. Before I go, I'll post 2 videos to your left. Should you find them of interest, feel free to click on one or the other. And to your right will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that if you wish to subscribe. Thanks again, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.